1st and 10. Bridgewater. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Draw play for Brown. Oh, now he bowls him over. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one 28 yards on the ground. A first down throw for Bridgewater. They set up the screen to Jim Brown. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. First down, Bridgewater. Got him in, it's Brown. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to
vote to take out of the game.
the wheel route.
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Minus 59. Hey.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's get this ball.
Now Riddick. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Off play action. Newton. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. Still fighting through tackles. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Final play of the half, Bridgewater. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And this is incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll buy some time right. He finds Beckham complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. This is Brown on the carry. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Throwing on second and 14. Bridgewater, and he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. Throwing, Bridgewater. And he's got his man. That's Landry. 23 yards on the play.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll run on first down. It's Brown. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. In on the stop, the Pro Bowl strong safety, Jamal Adams. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Bridgewater now on second down. It's caught by OBJ. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Bridgewater now. And that is incomplete. Now Greg Joseph for the field goal try. This will be from 49 yards out. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Greg Joseph for the field goal try. This will be from 49 yards out. And he missed it. That was neither far enough. It wasn't even on target. It's no good. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Throwing again on second down. Newton, they'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
To throw is Newton. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Newton. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And
he's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Bridgewater here to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to fourth down. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And as a result, possession switches hands. Here's Riddick. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second and 11 now. Newton nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Out of the gun, Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked off around the 41. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Running right, here's Brown. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Right back to Brown. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got...
And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jim Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Joseph on for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score, Chiefs 27, our home team, nothing.
Joseph now to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're able to return this one all the way up to the 45.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 45. Following the fumble recovery, Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
I'm coming after you.
Now Newton on first down. Now a desperation throw deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. The shotgun snap for Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. They defer to Brown to start the drive. Brown with his stick skills. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls,